Making money online currently demands strategies, not necessarily work. During these distressed times, with individuals being unemployed, frustrated regarding their own employment and also despondent overall, because their capability to live the lifestyle which they desire, it's now that people of a good heart and character desire to be guided are usually trying to find the way for earning money online now. Nevertheless, if a person has never attempted to make money online, it can be a challenging process. To be honest, where do you begin building a business online? Certainly, it's this author's viewpoint that it's just a bit harder than most people think. With billions of users online, for virtually any reason, it fully takes a verbose analysis of the business opportunities available. Just a little regarding myself, let's find out if you're like me. I had created a computer business back in 1996. When I graduated from computer school, that the county agreed to fund for me, I simply started taking care of other people's computer systems just because I understood how. I became a networking consultant for small businesses. I did fairly well too. I produced plenty of work and most people liked the work I did. For 10 years, it seemed to be reasonably satisfying. What I mean is, I had not been unhappy. It is said, if you put 1 foot inside a bucket of boiling water and 1 foot in ice water, on the average you'd be comfortable. Now obviously, that's not true. On the average I'd been okay, but not really happy. Do you want to know the reason why? Excellent question. I'd been repairing other people's computers and getting paid well, but I was always solving everyone else's troubles rather than mine. My issue was I desired more money. But, as I had been doing oftentimes, working much more than 80 hours per week, week after week, leaving no time for myself and family, I could not really charge anymore, and I also couldn't work anymore. I was just getting worn out. Next it happened to me, like many of you, I started losing clients one at a time. It wasn't the result of doing a bad job, it was simply because quite a few of my clients were losing their businesses. I just required 15 to 20 good clients to generate a significant income. I started to lose one right after another. While our overall economy began to slip, so did my earnings. Even though you might have worked for someone else, it's possible you may have found yourself without work too. I believed it might be possible for me to get started making money on the internet. So, I began to search for an ideal online business. There is an incredible number of services and products available to be affiliated with online. Despite the fact that I knew a lot about computers, as well as networking, I thought it ought to be an easy task to earn money online. Certainly it is not difficult for some, but it was for me. I was scared. I mean, I was full of fears. Nevertheless, I either felt like I'd no other option or I merely saw the internet for what it is actually, an incredible marketplace. I felt like if I might possibly leverage a small piece from the internet pie, it would be advantageous and lucrative. Does this sound like you? I really hope so. Many people have the idea, but have no concept what to do about it. I began looking. Possibly you're searching too. Clearly, it occurred to me that the first thing I needed would be to find a product. I already had a computer and a broadband connection. Then, I started to check out the alternatives. It was such a big shock. There were literally thousands of choices. The thing that was actually necessary was a lot of inspiration and desire. Since I had been doing an abundance of perspiration, I was also looking for the best way. I started by simply asking myself what I really wanted out of this business. It appeared that the first and foremost thing I desired was additional time. Time is expensive, it requires money, so the business needs to be profitable. I was sick and tired of running around all over town fixing computers, so perhaps work at home would be good. Just like every person, I needed to cover all my bills. There was a mess of them too. All things considered, I was setting up a new internet business. How would I actually do it? After looking and searching everything under the sun, I settled on trying to find something I'd been enthusiastic and passionate about, something inspiring. I believed if I were going to be an effective entrepreneur, I'd have to be inspired and motivated. Considering it is exactly what it takes to become a prosperous internet marketer, and it is these things I wanted. Maybe you feel that way as well. Currently, I'm delighted and thrilled I made the decision. At the moment, the situation is the way I want it. I'm working in the home environment, as well as with online products and a community I needed and love. My life feels safe, happy, and free from other people's problems. Earning money online now is precisely what the doctor ordered. If this is a little of your story too, and you have not made a decision, feel free to make contact. The rest of my story might help you to make a strategy that works for you too.